My name is Jessica, and I am the face behind the Gift of Gab. I am a speech-language pathologist, and my hope and dream for this channel is to help you teach your students the skills that they need to learn using intention and strategy. Today, I am going to share with you a project-based learning activity where your students will research a famous person who stutters. So you are going to get some practice using those research skills and get those creative juices flowing. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do is make sure that your students understand exactly what they're going to be expected to do. So what they're going to do is, on top of the poster, they're going to print the name of the person that they chose to research. So I guess even before we get to that point, they need to pick a person that they're going to research. There are all kinds of lists of people that you can find on the internet. The example that I'm about to show you, I used Emily Blunt. She's one of my favorites. Of course, there is Joe Biden, and there is Marilyn Monroe, and there's even, people who think Moses might have stuttered. So they can pick any person that they want to research. And then what they're going to do is they're going to draw a picture of the person that they're researching. It's going to be hand-drawn, colorful, eye-catching, and I want it to include lots of details. On the front of the poster, they're going to put the date of birth, the date of death, and a quote from that person about stuttering. If you can't find a quote about stuttering, then just find a really great quote from that person. And then they're going to write a biography about a famous person who stutters. The written biography must have the person's date of birth, their date of death, place of birth, what the person is best known for, and 3 facts about that person. And then, because we're practicing researching, let's add some references from at least 2 sources that document where they found the information. Okay, so here is an example of the poster that I did with Emily Blunt. You can see I wrote her name in bright, colorful letters. I have her birthday to when she is currently still alive. And I actually was able to find a quote from Emily Blunt about stuttering. So that is part 1. Remember, there's 2 parts, a poster part and a biography part. So this is an example of the poster. And to help your student, or help my student, any student, with the biography portion, I've made this outline. So it has all of the things that they need to find on it while they're researching. The person's birth, death, and place of their birth. A place for 3 facts, what they're famous for, and a place for them to write the quote about stuttering. Okay, and then I also have added a reference outline to, again, help your students stay organized. I assume that we're mostly going to be using websites, so that's kind of what I added here for them to put the website URL, the article title, the authors, and the date published, and notes of things that they want to remember. So then after your student puts all this together, they can kind of compile it into a short little biography and add a reference section at the bottom. And then if you choose, I also have included a grading rubric so that you can help your students know how they would be graded on each portion of the project. All right, thank you guys for sticking with me. If you think that resource looks like something that would help you or help your students out, the link is in the description, and you can just hop on over to TPT and grab that resource from my store. Please make sure you go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment if you like it.